Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, Jake on a one-man band is back again. And you know, when I'm not making awesome videos for you guys, playing video games or watching anime, I spend most of my time sleeping, honestly. Like you would think me, as a YouTuber, wouldn't get much sleep. Nah, not really the case. I sleep a lot. I love sleep. I like sleep like a good steak. It's just you enjoy it. But you know what comes with sleep? Dreams. Sometimes dreams are just so freaking weird, man. And that's what this video is about. This is a video of me recounting a dream that I recently had. Now, I do have a tendency to just have weird, strange dreams. I mean, ever since I was like 4, I've just had weird and strange dreams. But I don't always remember them. So when I do remember them, then it's like, oh, that was freaking awesome! So, right now, I'm gonna recount this dream to you guys. Of course, with a little bit of, like, explanation, and comments, and context that I'm gonna be putting in every once in a while. But for the most part, I'm gonna be recounting the dream that I had on the night conjoining the 16th of February to the 17th of February. And this dream shall be called the Lawn Incident. So anyway, the dream started out pretty normally. I was just standing outside doing something, probably poking at rocks, or, you know, something weird like that. Then again, I don't really go outside all that much, so I should have known it was a dream right then and there. But anyway, I was just standing outside enjoying the sunshine or whatever, looking at rocks or what have you. But here's the weird thing. I wasn't at my house. I was at a friend of mine's house, like his family's house. But that was my house. Does that make sense? It's like, in my dream, that house was me and my family's, we all lived there. And his family lived across the street from us. So, I don't know. I don't envy his house or in any way. I just think it's kind of funny that I myself was in his house while his family was in a different house. So anyway, my best friend's father, Bob, he came over and he asked me something about the grass, about the lawn. And there's a backyard in this house. And in my dream, I imagined that the grass was like, it was pretty high. It was like, if I was standing, it'd be up to my waist. And he was all like, have you mowed the lawn yet? And I was just like, no, I haven't. My father is going to do it. But there you go. I should have known it was a dream right then and there again, because if push came to shove, I would just mow the lawn. I don't care. I don't care if I get dirty. I'm mowing the lawn's fun. But, you know, dream logic. So, my dad, he was the sole person that was gonna mow the freaking lawn. So, I said, no, my dad's gonna do it. He's coming home right now. And so, the neighbor, Bob, he was just like, okay. And so he just walks off, and I was like, okay, well, that was whatever. And then from out of nowhere, this giant four-wheel, like, tires up to my chest truck comes barreling out of their house. And it was just weird because his family doesn't own any type of truck like that, but it comes barreling out of the house, careens into our garage, and it explodes. Now, I'm not talking about an explosion that's just like, you know, just like the thing flew out. I'm talking about Michael Bay orgasm Transformers 2 explosion. That happened to the garage. And I was just like, what the fuck? And then he gets out of the burning truck, grabs a lawnmower, and quickly mows the lawn. And I was just like, what the heck are you doing? How did you blow up our garage? And then he just takes his lawnmower and just goes back to his house. And as he's going back to his house, my mom, she comes out and she's just like, what happened? The garage exploded. And they were like arguing and bickering, and I was just like, I don't know what's going on. The thing exploded. I was still stuck on the garage exploding. They were arguing about like the lawn being mowed or something along those lines. Are you getting the feeling that I have very weird dreams yet? So anyway, Bob eventually goes back to his house, and me and my mom are just standing there trying to figure out what just happened. And then my dad comes home. And he's like, what happened to the garage? And we were all like, Bob just came barreling over and it exploded and then he mowed the lawn. And he was like, really? And I was like, yeah, we should do something about it. We should like tell him that he shouldn't mow people's lawns. And it was at this point that I was stuck on the whole aspect that he mowed our lawn rather than him exploding our garage. So my dad, he was like, okay, we'll go over there right now and we'll talk to him about it. And it's like, the garage is still totally disheveled and parts of it are still burning, and we're just like, we don't care, we'll go talk to him, we don't even care. So we're walking over to Bob's house, and suddenly, instead of going to Bob's house, we end up at my uncle and aunt's house. And you know how it is in a dream where it's like you'll be going to a place and then it's like time just skips and you're somewhere else? It was a lot like that. But we hadn't talked to Bob yet. It was like, I was like, wait a minute. What are we doing at Uncle Norman and Aunt Mary's house? Why are we here? And they were all like, oh, it's a family get-together. And I'm like, well, what about the lawn and the exploded garage? And my dad's like, look, I'll talk to him while we're here. And I was just like, what? He's not gonna be here. He's not a part of the family. But, you know, dream logic. So I'm just like, okay, fine, whatever. I don't care anymore. I did care, but I was just like, okay, yeah, he will be here. I see that. So we start walking up to the house, and it's another time jump. And it's now, I'm sitting down on a couch, and it's like, I have the family dinner on my plate, and I'm like eating it. And I'm like, huh. Like, it was just kind of that thing where I was just kind of thinking. And it was at this point that in the dream I remembered that my uncle and aunt have gotten a foreign exchange student, which they have never done in the past, mind you. They have never done anything like that in the past. And I was like, so they got a foreign exchange student. I haven't seen them yet. I don't even know who they are. I don't know if it's a girl or a boy. I don't know, like, where they're from. And, so I was just wondering about this and eating my dinner, and it was then that I look up and I see the foreign exchange student, and who is it? It's Neo from Ruby. No joke, I'm telling you, it's no joke. And I'm not talking about like some person cosplaying like that. It was like literally from the show, computer animation and all, just standing there in front of me. And as I was like, that's the foreign exchange student. It was weird. And so I was like, I recognized her. I knew her as Neo from Ruby. So I was just kind of like, hello. You know, just totally flabbergasted and confused. And she just lets out the most quiet, most cutest, just, hey. And it was so weird because it was so quiet because Neo in Ruby, she doesn't have a voice yet. So in my subconscious, I have no type of voice to pin on her as a person. So it was a very indistinct voice and very quiet, but it was definitely there. And so then after that, she goes and walks off, and I was just all like, what the heck is going on here? I was all like, that's my Ruby wifey foo, and she's walking away, and she's a foreign exchange student, staying with my aunt and uncle. And I was just like, what? Huh? And so I was all like, this is incredible. And I was all like, in my dream, as she was walking away, I was like, I have to tell Sleeper Ripper about this, who is a person I talk to on the internet a lot about Ruby and stuff. You probably know about her some point, because I've talked about her before. So I was just like, I gotta go tell Sleeper Ripper about this. And I'm not like, I'm not gonna let Neo get away. I'm gonna go over there and introduce myself more. Because, you know, wifey foo status. Oh, multiple eye and hair colors, so awesome. Hey, you wanna poke my eye? I'll be big boss for ya. And so I get up and I'm walking, and then I see my dad, and he's sitting down, and I'm like, oh, he's talking to Bob. But no, he's talking to my cousin Corey about the lawnmower incident. The lawn garage exploding incident. So I was like, wait, why is he talking to Corey? You shouldn't be talking to Corey, you should be talking to Bob. I was just standing there with my enchilada. 2 out of 3 times at a family get-together, we have Mexican food. But I was just standing there with my enchiladas. I was just like, well, what's going on? It was at this point that it finally clicked in my brain. I was like, wait, is this a dream? And right when that happened, my alarm went off and boom, dream was over. And there you go. That is the recount of what I like to call the lawn incident. This was a crazy dream, especially for someone like me. I have a real vivid imagination. I've had weird dreams in the past, but I haven't had a dream just this out of the ordinary in a very long time. I haven't had a dream that I've remembered in a very long time. But anyway, that's just going to end this dream journal that I'm gonna do. If I have any future dreams that are just crazy, I may make videos on them, but I just really wanted to get this on film because it was just so weird, so crazy, and I was like this, as soon as I woke up, as soon as I realized it was a dream and all that stuff, because sometimes I have actually had dreams where I've woken up and I'm all like, oh my gosh, the stove is on, or whatever. Like, it felt so real that I thought I had woken up and it had been like a day since the dream incident, but it was really just a dream. But anyway, I have had dreams when I've just woken up and remembered that as soon as I woke up and remembered this dream, I was just all like, this is golden story material. I gotta write this down. I gotta tell somebody about this one. Now, you as a person, you are free to believe me or not believe me on this whole aspect. It's a dream. I have no actual hardcore proof that this actually happened except for me recounting it to you. And why would I lie to you guys? Why would I lie? It's not even fun. So, like and favorite if you've enjoyed. Subscribe, of course. If you guys would like to see more weird dream journal entries like this, leave comments down below and I'll even... I can't control if the dreams come and go, but I'll definitely take more time to try to remember them. So anyway, that's going to end this video. I'll see you guys next time. I'm out there in YouTube land. Be a nice person, tip your waitresses, keep moving forward, and dream on, dream on, dream on, dream until your dreams come true.